Hey, welcome to our very first personal branding mini challenge, our very first mini challenge here at Sisters in Storytelling. I am so excited that you decided to work with me. I am Dr. Meg Adams, and I teach in public relations, journalism, video production, and digital storytelling at a small university. I also own my own media production company, so I do this work for clients as well. But I don't want to take up too much of your time. I want to get right to it today. So this is day one. Day one, we are talking about core values. So you might have heard them associated with a company or an organization, but what I have found is that core values, personal core values, are particularly helpful, especially when it comes to personal branding. So what are they? These are just the values that you hold as an individual, or if you are taking this course and you work for an organization, they're the values that your organization holds. And these are central to grounding. They're like the core of your personal brand, because these are the values that you want to communicate. These are the values that should underlie all of the stories that you're going to tell, all of the things that you do, because this is how you want to present yourself to the world. So the other thing that they're really helpful for outside of just guiding your personal brand is making decisions about branding. So for instance, when you're thinking of a color scheme, or when you're wondering about a messaging, or when you're trying to come up with stories or ideas, themes, topics, which we're going to talk about in day two, so don't worry, we'll get there. But these core values really guide you in that process. They help you make those decisions so your brand doesn't seem so scattered, so that it's very thoughtful and it conveys the values, which I think are so important in our current age, and right now, especially at this moment that we're in, to your audience. It helps you create that community, find those people that you want to be in community with and in conversation with and engagement with. So that is why you do that and how they are helpful. Okay, so hopefully at this point you're like, Meg, I'm on it, let's do it. How do I write these core values? What are core values? Core values are just the values that you hold very dear to you. They're, again, the values that emanate out of your personal brand, that are the core of your messaging. And I suggest having no more than 3 to 5 core values. So how to get at them? The way that I got at these values last year, and it was a very helpful process for me, and this is what you're going to be doing in the activity today, is to think about the beliefs that you hold. So I would just start with and this is the activity for today, but just brain dump all of these out. What are the things that really matter to you? And when I mean matter, don't turn the no voice off in your head. Nothing is too silly, or don't think that it isn't serious enough, or it's too fanciful, or whatever. Like, just write them down, especially in this first stage. And if you're having trouble with that, I suggest thinking about moments in your life or experiences or people that cause you to have these beliefs or these values. And I think that is one way for us to really understand the why behind those values and why we hold them, but they also start to solidify them and make them real for us, make them powerful and meaningful. And that is, again, where your brand is grounded. That's the important, you need to do this work to really make it, I don't want to say come to life, but make you be consistent and tell the stories and not compare yourself to others, right? That really gives you that momentum and that positivity to go forward and remember why you're doing all this work, why you're creating this personal brand at all. And I think having values that are deeper and bigger than yourself will help you do that. So go through the activity today. Again, lean on those stories, lean on those experiences, lean on those moments in your life when those values became true and real to you. And let's work on writing them down so that they create the foundation or the umbrella of our personal brand strategy. And don't forget to tune in live at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. We are going to be talking about core values in the Sisters in Storytelling group. And I'm excited to hear what yours are. Please be ready to share, because we're going to talk all about what they are. I'm going to share mine with you as well.